Alright guys, I promised y'all a tour of Elite Welding Academy, the one here in Cincinnati, and I've got Ben with me from Elite Welding Academy. He's going to give you guys a little backstory on how Elite Welding Academy actually got started and give you guys a walkthrough.
We were established in 2006. We are a pipe welding school. We've got locations in Cincinnati, Ohio, Houston, Texas, and South Point, Ohio. We're a 6-month program, 1,000 hours. Financial aid options available. We specialize in pipe welding, TIG welding, stick welding, MIG welding, you name it, we can teach.
All right, and give us a run through as to how many testers you have in here, how many welders you got in here.
All right, so for students and like for testing and training, we have a total of 54 booths here in Cincinnati. We have about 70 booths in Houston, Texas, and we've got about 15 booths in South Point, Ohio.
All right, what do you got going on in here?
Materials. We don't limit materials for students, so it's unlimited consumables. To be open. We're actually owned and operated by a pretty large contractor that's called United Group Services. Because of that relationship that we have with them, we get to utilize a lot of materials that other welding schools don't get their hands on, titanium, Inconel, cast alloys, and stuff like that. So we have some pretty exotic materials for students to get their hands dirty with if they want to, but our standard curriculum is targeted students. It's not technically in our curriculum, but if we have a student that is advancing to the program quickly or shows interest in a specific field like aerospace or something like that, then we have materials here available that we can literally walk next door to the contractor who runs this school and just kind of pick from the scrap and
Well, another cool thing that I picked up on, you might want to run by these guys, is another thing that you said United offers to any students to come and excel in this school specifically.
Yeah, so like I said a minute ago, United Group Services is a very large pipe welding contractor here in the Cincinnati area, but they work throughout the whole, they've even gone international, just to kind of give you an idea. But essentially the school started in 2006 as a kind of like an internal training program. They were having a hard time finding the welders that they were looking for, the quality of welder that they were looking for. So they started the school essentially to encourage people that were already in the company as helpers and fitters to transfer over to that welder trade. And it kind of boomed into what it is now, where so many people were interested in the welding side of it that they couldn't hire them all. Now just about every contractor in the Cincinnati area uses Elite Welding Academy to stock up their fab shops with our welders.
So Elite Welding Academy, one of the largest welding schools in the United States, actually started accidentally as an apprenticeship, more or less. So
exactly,
pretty crazy how that stuff works.
Yep.
Show us your pipe right here. What you got going on there?
So again, because of that relationship with United Group Services, we get to use a lot of their we call them hand-me-downs. A lot of their materials that they are going to throw away or use as scrap, we utilize them here. And we got a couple years ago got a truckload of the square tubing. We're like, let's make a pipe rack. And this is all empty back here. But this tank is actually outside. And they use this tank for training for flight space permits and stuff like that. And we use it for that still, but we were like, well, hey, let's do it inside, let's drill a couple holes in it, and we can start working to teach tie-ins and actually give student a blueprint with very little visual guidance and say, here you go, start from here, you finish from there, there's the blueprint, figure it out. And it's kind of a way where they can test their skill sets and what they've learned here.
You're not just pushing the welding, you're also pushing a little bit of background as far as pipe fitting and learning how to read ISO and drawings. You guys can't see it, and I don't even think we have enough time to show you guys all of it. There are gang boxes and cabinets plumb full of pipe coupons around here. They reuse everything that they can that United doesn't use in their shop, so you've got an unlimited access to all kinds of different coupons as well as materials. You don't see anybody in the booth in here welding on stuff that's already been welded on before.
I'm sure most other welding schools will agree is learning how to do socket welds. Fittings for socket welds are kind of a one-time thing. You can ream them out and pull out the pipe and re-weld it, but that takes longer than the weld takes, So another benefit is we have access. We have an entire, basically, building next door that's full of unused fittings from past jobs that are literally just waiting to be used by somebody, and we'll just go raid those lockers, come over here, and we'll build a whole contraption, and get to utilize those materials and those types of fittings that most students in most weld schools won't experience until they actually hit their first job.
Guys, so as y'all can tell, we didn't get a whole ton of planning put in all this. I actually came in to take a couple weld tests with United. These guys saw me coming to a test booth over here and recognized me, asked me if we do a little walkthrough of the school. No, in no way, shape, or form, any type of paid advertising. Just something that we all want to do. We thought it'd be cool to do. Show you guys what they've got going on with the program here and take a look at what they've got going on.